Today, we are giving a high five to all the quitters out there. Are you a quitter like me? I'm a huge quitter. Do you know a quitter and they make you a little crazy? This is great because you're going to figure out like what's so awesome about them if you listen to this new aha that I had. But yes, I am a plus first class quitter. I try things all the time, quit things all the time. And this weekend I had this aha about the second reason that it's awesome to be a quitter. So the first reason is that you try a lot of stuff, right? Like quitters are quitting things because they're trying a lot of things. So like that's amazing that quitters try. Like they're like, I'm willing to try this, I'm willing to take a risk. I'm willing to bail out of it if I want to. So that's the number one thing, is that quitters try, and God love them for trying. But the second aha I had this weekend was about like kind of the long-term effects of quitting, right? Is that quitters are really good at fine-tuning what they want. They know what they want because they're always adjusting and adapting and working on it, which was kind of this moment of like, oh, that's what I'm doing. And it's like the more you quit, like the faster you quit and move on to try the new thing, it's almost like the better you're getting at fine-tuning your life and getting the thing that like is really like what you want, what you desire, what you need to get out of life. So I'll explain this a little more and kind of what gave me this aha. Is that I was hanging out with my husband. We were talking about canceling a subscription that we have, and we were kind of hemming and hawing, debating this thing. And I was like, we quit a lot of things. Like we've been married 7 years, and before we got married, he'd been married before. I had been single for a long time, so we had these very different lives. So we came together and created this life together. And in 7 years, we've had maybe 12 different cars. We have a car for like a year. We're like, oh, we want a convertible. No, we don't. Let's get this. So we're always like changing out cars. The ones we've had, okay, for a year. We've kind of landed on something we like. We found our third house. So we have moved. We've tried new places, and we are like really, enjoying this one now. So we're committing. I think we're going to do a renovation. So we're starting to commit. So what I noticed was this pattern of, we're creating this new thing together, and we're trying and quitting. And you can kind of feel bad about yourself about that, right? Like the society's not really praising quitters, and there's a little bit of a fear of failure. But I love it. I think it's really cool that we're trying and quitting and learning about ourselves. So that's kind of like the secret sauce about quitting, is that there's the learning part, right? So every time you quit, you learn something new, and then you make the next thing better. And so really you're just dialing in what you really love. So I don't look at it as quitting. I look at it as fine-tuning. I'm just dialing in. I tried this thing, didn't love it, but I think I might love this. I'm going to go try that. And if I don't love that, I'm going to try the different thing. So it really is, a little bit of an adjustment, and just getting closer and closer to what you really want. And the other cool thing is that the closer you get, it just gets bigger and better, right? So when you start to stick with stuff. So that's kind of the magic, is you'll find, like, if you are a notorious quitter like me, there are things that you stick with. And when you find the thing, you stick with it for a long time. So I say I'm a quitter, but I've also worked at companies for 13 years, 5 years. I had a car for 15 years, a house for 15 years. So it's kind of like you're always fine tuning, and then you land on something, and you're like, that's the thing. And so and then you stick with it. And that thing is like juicy and lovely, and you're like in it to win it. You're committed. So long story for a short hurrah for us quitters, and for all the quitters in your life. Embrace them for being willing to try and fine tune their life to get exactly what they want out of it.